Good afternoon. Today is Friday. I believe it's November 16th or so. And I'm watching the trading on TOVX. Number one, we started the day at 39 cents, which I don't believe was a real price anyway. It's been driven down by shorts. If you follow the Yahoo boards, there was a gentleman saying that they're going to drive this down to 30 cents by the end of the month. Um, that's an indication that there's an accumulation process, and now is definitely the time to watch the price as it drop and beat them at their own game, because as they push the price down, it's opportunity for you. I wouldn't have any fear with this stock at this point. I believe the catalyst is pure, and that is if the FDA gives it fast track approval for the pancreatic drug. Today at 3:15, the volume's 94,130 shares. I do see the price at currently at 43. I expect it to go lower by the end of the day because they will try to force it down. There's a couple of reasons why these small caps are going up in biotech area. One, the FTC is facing a lot of challenges from people that are arguing with them that they shouldn't be stopping mergers and acquisitions. A lot of these drugs can really help people, and the FTC is killing people by not allowing these companies to get proper financing as well as getting the drugs to market. Interestingly, I had a meeting with the FTC by accident, like my entire life has been. I was in New Orleans at the Financial Influencers Conference, a conference in which I did get kicked out of. But I happened to get in the elevator with a representative from the White House and the FTC. There's a woman that worked at the FTC. She said she was there more about consumer affairs than about pharmaceuticals. I actually verbally gave her my complaint about the FTC interfering with the mergers and acquisitions. And I told her, I said, look, I'm sick. And, you may have family that's sick. And I said, some of these drugs are keeping us alive. And if you stop these drugs from coming to market, then you're actually not doing anybody a service. And it may be yourself that you don't do a service to, or your family, your daughter, your son, your parents. And she had an astounding look on her face. Now, she was very well educated and very stern and strong, but I think it's important that we speak up to people when we have them in front of us and talk about factual things. Now, TOVX, this company is working on what started off as a uh, uh, belly medicine for C. diff. And, perhaps there's some correlation between where they've moved to with VCN, which seems to be applicable with many different cancer drugs. So I would say I don't know any person in the United States that shouldn't own a stock like this. And that's not financial advice. Um, Biotech stocks certainly are probably one of the most important things in the equity markets. If these companies don't have money to continue their operation, to continue the research, and we're just going to rely on the government picking and choosing who wins, then we're all going to lose and more people will die. Um, Whatever you're faced with in your own life, if you're watching this video, think about your parents, think about your children, think about their children. I am only alive right now because I take about 14 different pills every day. Entresto was the one that comes to mind. You might have seen the commercials about how if you take Entresto, it will help your heart beat longer. You'll stay out of the hospital. Well, I'm an Entresto uh, patient, um, along with all the blood pressure medicines. My own fate. My blood pressure has been dropping now because I have an aneurysm, and I probably am going to need a new heart. But that's besides the point. Let's focus on the investment here. Steve Jobs as well as Donna Reed, as well as so many other people, died of pancreatic cancer. Now, what would their lives be like? What would the world be like if they were still alive? Now, I'm watching uh, the volume just nimbly move along on TOVX. Now we're at 94,000, which is a lot for this stock on this day. So this was accumulation day. They drove the stock down all week. I did happen to buy another 20,000 shares. And now they're kind of propping it up, or is the market propping it up? The market is ripe for these smaller stocks. If the real word out of this company is that they may have a fast-track option for the pancreatic cancer drug or the head and neck drug, which is the same thing with VCN, then this is a gold mine. If it's not a gold mine, it's at least a lifesaver. And that's why I say that people should at least own some of this stock, because this is what keeps people alive. Not on a financial basis, but more of on a altruistic basis. You must invest in biotechs. They are high risk, but they are lifesavers. And when you're in a condition and you just are looking for hope, that's what you want. Is you want these scientists and people that study and people that think outside the box to come up with drugs that will keep you alive. Because every day that you gain is important. Well, let's see if I'll be wrong. I'll let you go. Right now it's about 3:22 on a Friday. The market will be closed in another 38 minutes. But I think they're going to take it down from the last sale of 43. I think they're going to probably take it down to nearly 39 again. They're going to try to scare the bejesus out of you. But I'm going to buy. And heck, I don't know how many people cared about Steve Jobs staying alive. I think this is the stock that you really need to look into. And there it goes down to 43. Some sales coming in. Now it's down to 41 on a sell of 25 shares. The bid is 41. The ask is 45. I believe this stock is manipulated. Have a great day. Have a great weekend. I'm going hiking tomorrow, and hopefully when I hike, my aortic aneurysm will not burst. But screw it. I want to live. Later.